But let's move to Tesla, which is very interesting because the entire sector, the consumer discretionary sector, is close to a bottom. If we go here to the overbought and oversold situation, we can find a really, really interesting situation because we have Tesla prices that are experiencing a minus 50% of drawdown since the all-time high, okay? But look what happened in the last 2 weeks. Look, in the last 2 months, prices started to experiencing lows here at the same level. But look what happened to our indicator, the market mood meter. The market mood meter, even if prices stayed on lows, skyrocketed and made the first divergence here on the lows and then crossed the zero line, telling us that probably this stock is performing an inversion of the trend. Okay, so if we move to the seasonality, we can see, for example, that the best seasonality in this period, in this moment, is the 7-year seasonality. Okay, and if we compare the current year prices with the 7-year seasonality, we can definitely see a correlation. So at the moment, we can really expect an upward movement in prices of Tesla because both the statistical indicator, the mathematical indicator tell us that we are close to a very important bottom, and the seasonality is telling us that we can have a inversion in prices, and very soon we can see an upward movement. Okay, everything is telling me that these prices are on a very important low and they can really experience a upward movement. Of course, the market mood meter, if you don't remember, is a mix of every other indicators, and we have a combination of the Wyckoff and the speed, and both Wyckoff, of course, giving us a very powerful and strong divergence. This chart is telling us that even if Tesla prices are on a very important low, the number of buyers are increasing. This is the same indication we are having here on the speed. Even if Tesla prices are here on this very important low, the velocity, the speed of prices is decreasing. Look, it's going close to the zero line. And this is something that always happens when a inversion of the trend is occurring. And here we have the same information both on speed and the number of buyers. The number of buyers are increasing. And this is why we have this huge divergence on the market mood meter. And we already had the indicator crossed the zero line, which is telling me that probably the trend is changed. So, as I told you, it's a trade. It's not a long-term investment, okay? And this is why I have a target, a very, very, very simple target here. Target for this trade is $288.